Hey guys, welcome to episode 18 of the Matt Light Podcast. I am next to finally, after 17 episodes, finally Dustin Dowling is sitting next to me. And
Yeah,
Look
you're right.
at this. We got a view.
It's crazy.
So nice outside. Look, it's
it changed.
nighttime now.
Yeah.
It's daytime.
It's
oh,
daytime,
my
nighttime.
Professional shit here. We are live.
We're totally live, and that's live.
We're live. We're live on Facebook. We're live, I believe, on Twitter. I think we're live. Are we on Twitch?
No,
we
not
don't
on
need
Twitch.
to be on Twitch.
I got my account like hacked.
One person watches it. Also, guys, before we get started, we had a very special campaign. That I said that there was going to be 10 people. If the first 10 people would go ahead and subscribe to my Patreon, you were going to get a free Matt Light Yins t-shirt. And Dustin, go ahead and read off the names. I don't know how to read, so go ahead and thank them for...
Well, there's the people that actually sent the addresses.
That's
so
okay.
Jesse, Mike, Brad, and Dallas.
Okay, and then give everybody their address.
Yeah, and the addresses are one.
No, that really is.
No, I shouldn't really do that.
Okay.
But there was Lizzie, John, Ryan, Jonas, Stephanie Light. I'm not sure who that is.
Why the fuck did my mom subscribe to my Patreon? She won't pay my phone bill anymore, but she'll give me $5 a month.
And Savannah.
Oh, great. I love these people.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Only 4 of you guys have sent in your address so Matt can send the t-shirts.
Yeah.
So if you haven't, go check your Patreon and send us your addresses.
And honestly, man, I'll run it through January too. Anybody that subscribed to the Patreon through the month of January, I'll also send you a t-shirt.
Oh, so there's like no limit now.
No, I'm not worried about it, honestly. I feel like it's an investment on my behalf because I know I'm so good at everything that I do.
Mm-hmm.
You're just going to stay here. And I think that was evident. You were at my show, the Ugly Sweater Party.
What? What are you trying to get to?
I'm so fucking good at what I do.
Oh, that you think you just keep fucking up forever? Is that what
No, what I'm saying is I know that once you get a taste of the Patreon.
Oh, right.
You're not going to want to leave.
Right. Well, we're going to start putting out some real content.
We really are now.
It's like real content.
The holidays are over.
Yeah.
We finally got through all the bullshits. COVID's coming back, which is pretty sweet.
That's cool, but I'm boosted.
But I think it's like cold COVID, not like die COVID. I'm not January 16th. Listen, here's the thing.
Okay. All right.
I got a plan. Here's the thing. Ready? So Rachel was leaving to go to London. Hello. On the 4th, right? So I only have a week to hang out with her. So I won't go out anywhere because I don't want to get sick. Don't want to get her sick. I should get her really sick so she can't leave.
See, this is always the fun thing.
It's like romantic.
It's like you're at always levels. You're like, I hate this crazy person. She's so crazy. I'll get rid of her.
She's
break up
listening.
with her. And then it's like, I love her so much. Gonna ask her to marry her. Like, I don't know. Maybe back and forth. And now you're like, let's secretly get her sick.
Yeah, let's get her sick.
And so she stays because I love her so much.
Well, just because it's a power move.
I think it's
all
like, these things are power
You ever
moves.
see the Bronx Tale where like the bikers go into the bar and they're like, oh, we think you should go. And they're like, fuck you. And they start throwing beers everywhere.
Yeah.
And then Sonny goes, now you can't leave, and locks the door.
Yeah.
And then the mob comes in. That's what I'm going to say to her. Now you can't leave.
Oh, I love that. That's my favorite scene.
Great movie. No, but so I'm just trying not to go out until then. Like we had tickets to WWE last night. I didn't go because literally everybody's getting COVID.
I mean, I've seen the stats.
Yeah, they're
look at the
fucking.
stats.
But I think right now, I don't think it's as life threatening as it was.
No,
At
it's
least
not.
The Strand is.
No, it's not. But
Because
if
the BBC came out and said they have a huge cock. I think that's what they said.
I saw that the BBC or the CDC. You're getting the BBC.
The STD?
Wait.
The HIV.
BCC. That is the British
BBW?
the British Broadcasting Company.
That's all,
And
folks.
then the CDC is the United States Control Disease whatever.
BBC all the way.
And I saw a joke that said that they have a new mascot, and it's just the emoji that goes,
fuck it.
nah.
I mean, I saw this.
Boost. Just everybody get the boost.
I saw this. It's actually really funny. I sent it to my friend who's a nurse.
You're gonna say who's a nerd?
You know how they have a conversation like on Twitter? It'll be like so-and-so, me, so-and-so, me.
Yeah.
So it was CDC. Can y'all just, and the people were like, fuck out of here. CDC's like, can you please? And then people go, if you don't get the fuck out of here, CDC goes, okay, fine, fuck it. And people go, oh, wow. I knew you didn't really fuck with me for real. Because that's what it's been, man. Like, listen, there's a lot of inconsistencies, but a lot of it has to do with, I mean, let's be real. We're all frustrated about it, but we don't know a lot about it. So we're learning more about this.
Yes.
And as we go along, if it is becoming safer, then we're going to tell you it's going to be safer.
I like how that we have brought like all our institutions, what has brought this country to what it is, to basically ruling this entire planet, to like, they're just adolescent memes.
Yeah.
Like the CDC is just like the nerd in the corner of the room now.
Shut up, pussy.
Shut up, idiot.
We're throwing pencils at them, knocking their books out of their fucking hands.
Just put a mask on. Shut up.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
You have to fuck up. Look at this fucking nerd over here.
And he's like sitting there with his notepad. You're on the bad list. I'm gonna send it to my teacher.
Yeah, Miss Teacher.
Dr. Fauci, look what he did. Like, shut the fuck up.
Meanwhile, those parents of those kids are dying, you know, at the same time. It's like kind of like those kids are fine because they're young and they have, you know, a good immune system. But their grandparents are all dead.
you know, my immune system is shit, but I still am over it. I don't care. I really don't give a fuck anymore. And I know that I should feel some sort of, but like literally the only reason why I'm like taking any precaution is because I want to make sure she gets there, you know? But like, dude, fuck this. Like the mask shit, whatever. I don't care anymore. You want me to wear one, I'll fucking wear one. You don't want me to wear one, I won't fucking wear.
Yeah.
It's just,
I'm kind of like that. I'm going to get boosted because I believe in vaccines because we've been doing that science forever.
Also, I know my body, and I know my body is dog shit. Even though I'm a fucking specimen and I'm really good looking, there's some shit wrong with me in the past. Yeah, so you got to be careful with
I'll be honest, like we haven't coughed yet on the podcast, and I think that might be so far a record.
Dude, I know. We were always sick.
Coughing.
Well, I've been staying the fuck away from people, man. I went out on the 23rd. I went out drinking. That was the first time I went out, and I went back to like my North Hills bar area, and I haven't been there in months. And so, you know, it's a family reunion pretty much with all the people in high school that ask to borrow money. And, hey, you still doing that comedy thing? I'm like, you still doing that coke in the bathroom thing? Do you have COVID or is your nose bleeding right now? Like, get your septum fixed, motherfucker.
Oh, man, that's sad.
But it's been nice, man. I haven't seen you. We haven't done the podcast in 2 weeks. So it's great to be here. You went to my show, the Ugly Sweater Party.
It was pretty awesome.
Well, how did you feel about it, man?
Well, my favorite part was when the person who sat me said to me and my date was like, "Oh, Matt has a special seat for you," and then my date was like, "Huh?" And so that was like the peak of my.
So night. She wants to fuck me and not. She already did.
Yeah, you know what? All right.
Did you fuck her?
When she was 17.
How old
15 years ago.
How old were you?
15 years
ago.
That's
bad because 15 years, you're 38. So 15 years ago, you would have been 23?
Something around there.
So you were 23 and she was 17 when you fucked her?
Maybe she was 18. It was something like that. I was in college and she was just getting out of high school.
Yeah, dude, I think the police are going to...
Hey, wait a second. First of all, if that's even true...
Well, the age of consent is 16, by the way.
I thought it was 17.
In the state of PA.
Do you know what I realized?
Here's what it is.
Ever have to say that sentence, it's never a good thing.
Well, here's
why. It's never a position you want to say that.
Well, here's why.
You're going to lose that argument.
Well, this is why. Okay, so this is a true story. When I was in high school, North Hills, class of 07.5, summer school, there was a girl that I used to hang out with, and sometimes we would fuck. She was 3 years younger than me.
Right.
And that didn't matter because it was like that was fine. So the rule is, I believe it's if you're 15, it's a 3-year window.
I thought it was
a 3-year window. Yeah. Maybe it's 4, even better for me because I only needed 3.
What?
And then at 16, it's all the way up. 16, and unless the parents want to pursue statutory charges.
And this is why Chris D'Elia is back on the podcast because legally he was fine.
Well, that's the state of PA. I don't know in California.
I'm just saying what happened with him.
I don't know what happened to him. Don't care. We're not going to talk about it.
We're not going to talk about it?
Because I might open up for him one day.
Yeah, I was going to say because you like Chris.
Well, listen, Chris one time, Chris
and he told you a nice compliment one time.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did the DV Comedy Festival, saw me open up, said local comedian fucking smashing right now. I was the local comedian. I was smashing on stage. But no, the Ugly Sweater Party was awesome. What was more awesome, did you fuck her, by the way?
No, that night she had to pick up her kid at 1 a.m. So we went out and hung out at the bar.
So she would rather get drunk, pick up her kid at 1 a.m. than have sex with you.
Well,
she would rather put her daughter in risk than fuck you.
I don't know. The kid's a little bit older, and it was like next door.
How
so
old?
It was just like, I don't know. I'm not. What if she's watching?
She's not watching. If she's
know.
watching and we're talking about it right now, you're in.
I didn't think I was out. So I don't think. I think maybe this will be.
You gonna hang out with her soon?
Maybe tomorrow.
All right, so we do the scales 1 to 10. Where's she on the scale?
We'll see. I don't know because she had some enhancements, so I got to figure that out later.
She get her dick improved.
Yeah, she had.
What did she take, Viagra?
Bigger dick than me now.
She get bigger tits.
She's got a bigger dicks.
She did a boob job.
She got 2 dicks.
What was she before and what is she now?
From my memory, she actually has a decent size, but I don't think they were even. I think one was bigger than the other, which I thought was fine. I was
like
kind of
Shawn
cool
Michaels'
about
eye
that.
tits. The heartbreak tits.
I believe that's why she did.
Did she say that, or are you?
That's my memory.
Bro, now if she's listening, now you're not getting laid.
Why?
Because you just said her tits are cross-eyed.
But it's not like I'm lying, and I said that was fine.
You could have just said maybe she just, wanted to do it for herself.
See, this is why I don't want to have these conversations with you because you lead me into saying this shit.
I'm trying to get you laid, bro.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that.
I'm gonna get some shit done, I think.
What?
I'm gonna do hair restoration, I think.
I thought you were gonna say I'm gonna do heroin.
No. Me and Rachel almost smoked crack in Cleveland, though.
Okay, we're gonna just skip over that.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna get my hair done because, like, if you guys look, like, it's there, but it's very thin. It's very fine.
Yeah,
it's been fine since chemo because I had cancer. I was sick, and it just progressively is getting worse. And I feel like I could get somebody to sponsor me. Like, I feel like I could get a doctor's office to do like a testimonial.
Can we do like
with my story?
A duo
like
then?
We do a documentary. No, you look good bald. I think you
That's
would.
What she said
yeah,
too. By
you
the
would.
way.
You. I don't think you would look good
You're
with
just
hair
used
anymore.
to it now,
huh?
You're just see.
Yeah, so you pull it off.
I think if I have hair, then I get too close to you, and like you don't like that.
So you're already saying that I'm better looking.
I didn't say that.
Well, you said I get too close to you.
Well, I think you were just
so right now.
I wasn't. You're always about physical.
You're trying to catch up with garbage time points.
No,
this
hair? Is in the level I was in there. I'm not acting all the stats together.
Oh, fuck up.
Oh yeah, Matt. That's the thing to do. I want to ignore Dustin, look into camera, make noises.
Yeah. As soon as you start fucking, and if it's anti-Matt, fuck off. It's the Matt Light Podcast, episode 18, brought to you by The Pitts.company. That's
the network.
That's the network where Dustin makes all these awesome sketches, these comedies, podcasts, all kinds of projects, and the Gateway is the what?
Is like the company with all these toys.
With all these toys. Look at this. I'm behind the studio. We're in the lights. Studio, 3 cameras. We're only using one because he can't focus when he does more than one thing. Totally fine. I'm used to it. It's been 12 years.
Yeah, okay. Mr. Like, I come in unprepared so very, very often.
Because I'm but I'm on today, though. Am I
You
not?
are on today. It's because we had a long break. We had more to talk about.
It's third down. And Ben. It's Ben's last home game.
Wait, did that already happen?
No, Sunday.
Oh, Sunday's Ben's last home game against Cleveland.
Yes. That what a send-off, though. Like daddy's gonna fucking spank you one more time in Pittsburgh, right? Like, if it could be any team, it has to be. And listen, I don't even care about the playoffs. They're not a playoff deserving team.
Not at all.
But just Ben, please. Like, I want to see the first fucking half. I'm getting ready to cry right now, thinking like if Ben goes off and throws 4 touchdowns,
it should be 35-6,
and just goes and just turns completely heel because he doesn't have to save face anymore. Mm-hmm. He's gonna be out of the NFL and just goes fuck you, I'm your daddy, you're my fucking bitch, fuck, and just lights him up, bro.
I mean,
just
he should be able to throw a lot of
darts.
touchdowns because I think half the time the defense is gonna give him so many advantages in short field. I mean, I'm seeing at least 2 picks from Baker. He's such a head case. He's not coming into Hines. He's not coming into Hines with any type of confidence.
I'll come in feeling dangerous. Shut the fuck up. What are you dangerous for? You're my height. Shut the fuck up. Go get your dick sucked at fucking Cheesecake Factory again, you loser. Did you hear about that? When he was engaged,
I think
he found
you brought
some
that
girl
up
on.
before.
Yeah, because we tried to get her on the podcast.
Oh, that's right.
But she never responded because it's impolite to talk with your mouth full. She's probably sucking somebody's dick from the Cleveland Indians now. Or the Guardians, or whatever the fuck they're called. You know what they're not called? A fucking playoff team.
Right.
Oh, I hate that fucking city, dude.
Cleveland.
Come on, Ben. Like, I can't wait, dude. I'm so excited. And I'm going to, Heinz Field. I'm going to the game. My friend is coming in town. She has not been to Heinz Field in like 10 years. She's a huge Steelers fan and huge Big Ben fan. And it's going to be exciting for her to come out. She got tickets from the Steelers because she's important. I'm not.
That is fancy.
So we're going to be tailgating. We're going to the game together. And I'm so excited, man. Like, it's Ben's Day. Wednesday, Ben's Day. Thursday, Ben's Day.
It's Ben's Day.
It's Ben's week, dude. Like, I hope they do it the right way, though. Like, I hope he hasn't announced he's leaving, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we know he is. Please give us a tribute. Because I will cry. Because I remember the day we drafted Ben Roethlisberger, and I remember going, oh my God, like, that's a quarterback. What the fuck is that?
That's a quarterback.
I grew up with Bobby Brister.
Right.
I grew up with Mike Tomczak. I grew up with Neil O'Donnell. Cordell Stewart was cool.
Of course,
he was cool because you were a kid. You didn't understand he sucked.
O'Donnell took us to the Super Bowl, but then made us cry.
Then he blew it.
Yeah.
You know? And then Tommy Maddox, I fucking hated him. Yeah. I couldn't stand him. We drafted Ben. So the first opportunity you could buy a Roethlisberger jersey in person was, you know how they do Rib Fest and shit?
Mm-hmm.
Well, before Rib Fest, they had some July 4th festival. And so I saved up money and I bought an authentic Ben Roethlisberger jersey for $275.
Damn.
I bought a size 50, which is like an XL. I go, I'm going to grow into this one day, right?
Just predicting how fat you were going to get?
No, I'm going to grow. I'm 14 years old.
Oh, you really thought you were, you're 14.
I'm going to grow 4 more, years. I'm going to get a little bit bigger. Okay, I've had that jersey since 2004. It still does not fit me. It's still a fucking evening gown on me.
That is definitely the difference right there of like how I am a little bit older than you, because I'm thinking like when I was in college and how a big deal this was to like all of my college and fraternity brothers to start watching games together and see this guy go off for how many games did he win straight? 11 or something like
13.
that?
13 and 0 as a rookie.
13 games straight. And you're busy in high school going, I'm going to grow 3 more inches, everybody.
Bro, I don't have 3 inches anywhere. I got it there. I didn't get it there. I lost weight. But yeah, so man. Funny. So it's going to be nice to see Ben. And, I was a very hard critic on him, but he's family.
Mm-hmm.
When you talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers and you're a Steelers fan, you can shit talk them all day. But if you're not a Steelers fan and they hear you talk shit on the Steelers, it's like your kid, right? Like I call my kid a little dipshit, right? If someone goes, your kid's a fucking... I'm like, listen, cunt.
He doesn't have a kid, by the way.
That's my kid. Well, not anymore. Had him for a couple months.
Okay. Oh, my God.
It's a smortion joke. Anyways, go Ben, man. Let's do this. I'm so excited for this game.
And I think we get... Najee needs to get 16 yards. Najee need to get 16 yards to break record.
What, for rookie rushing yards?
Yeah, rookie rushing yards record. And I think after this game, I want everyone to get COVID. Because we need everyone to sit down, bench. We don't need
why?
The season's over. Let's beat the Browns.
Hey, cuz there's things we could do. First of all,
right, okay, right, yeah.
Hey, Pittsburgh. If you just want to get in the playoffs, first of all, I can't do a Pittsburgh accent.
That's fine. I think that's perfect.
But here's what you need to do. First of all, you got to take care of business at home against the Brownies. Then you got to go Baltimore, make sure the wire ain't there. You got to beat Lamar or whatever other black quarterback gonna be playing.
Twin Lamar.
And then, cuz here's what you need. You need the Cincinnati Bengals to lose to them fucking Mahomes and that obnoxious family. and then they got to go back to Cleveland. And Cleveland, the Brownies, who we don't like, we need the Brownies to win for us, cuz. And then so we're all gonna be Baker fans. We're gonna even Baker a cake. Brett Baker. We can do anything. So that's what we need. We need the Steelers to win out. We need the Bengals to lose the next 2. Totally doable. Listen, the Browns already beat them this year, fuckface. Throttled them. Kansas City throat fucked us last week. Here's what's going to happen.
Oh, man, everything fucked so
everything we need that's going to happen is going to happen. You know what's not going to happen? We're not going to win. Like, everything's going to happen, right?
You're right. Everything will happen that needs going to happen.
Yeah. Like, we need the Raiders to split, I think, and we need the Chargers to split to get the wild card. I don't know. Here's the thing. I'm just enjoying Ben's day. Honestly, like to me,
that's what I'm saying.
That's it.
It's that game.
I'm gonna
and
enjoy
it's
it.
Done.
No, because then we'll see what happens. Because then because listen, because if Jackson Mahomes goes out and TikToks all over the fucking field, we gonna win by 30. Cause
I just don't want to break our halfback.
Fuck him, dude. Listen, we ran Bell into the fucking ground. We ended his career. We're gonna end Najee's career
he's
too.
He's a Buccaneer, man. We'll see what happens next year.
Well, dude, he had 3 rushes for -1 yards.
Yeah, I know. It's sad.
But do you know who had 104 receiving yards?
AB.
AB as the #1 receiver. He beat the shit out of Stephon Gilmore and the #2 ranked defense in the NFL.
That's wild.
He's the dude. He's so fucking good.
He's just so good.
He's so fucking good.
We forget it's like he's annoying. He does this stuff, but it's like he's the best though. He's
the best ever.
You're not gonna fuck with him
no.
in that lane. That lane, you can't.
Remember they said if you do anything wrong, we're gonna get rid of you. He commits a felony, and they go, "Wow,
wow,
not that bad."
Yeah,
Brady
doesn't even comment on him anymore. And he's like, "AB, I don't know." There's that guy I throw footballs to sometimes. That that guy's cool.
But honestly, who cares, right? Listen, he's vaxxed. He didn't want to get fucking vaxxed. He's a fucking athlete who's in the best shape of his life.
Yeah.
Hey, go get vaxxed for other people. Fuck everyone else. I don't even pay my chef. Why would I protect somebody from living? Like, AB, I'm on your team, bro. Fuck everyone. Like, I'll call God with you.
I am like that, man. I'm so done.
I don't care about other people anymore.
Me too.
Because everyone's trying to ruin you anyways.
Yeah, right. It doesn't matter.
Cancer, you can't believe you said that 5 years ago.
We were trying to talk a little bit about TikTok and the different kind of content I watch. And this piece of I am like hooked on dudes that run like small stores. Like they're like cashiers, but they have like all the windows up and they have like 20 cameras. This dude is hilarious. He like talks shit on all the customers,
like
all the
a convenience store.
Yeah, convenience store.
What's not real?
Dude, this is totally real.
With the glass thing, and they bang on it, and they're like, "Yo, fuck you." He's like, "No, I was talking to you. I was on my phone."
No. I mean, it's a little more intense. This guy is like posts all the time. So, anyways, here's the story of like how people were like this. So this dude, like he stole something. He's literally outside arguing with the cashier. The cashier's like, "I got cameras. I know you have it." The guy won't give it to him. He's like screaming like, "Don't touch me, bro." The guy who stole shit calls the cops. All right. Then he goes and hides behind the place to give the shit he stole to his friend.
Yeah.
Which is also on a camera. So they have all this shit. So this guy's arguing with the cashier. Cops roll up. He's trying to get this dude in trouble. The cashier's just like shows all the video. Dude gets arrested. And I'm like, that is just like how every person is like they're so high up, like, fuck you, bro. You ain't got shit on me. They think they're so confident. Yeah. Calls the cops on himself and goes to fucking jail.
Just for the point of it.
That's how people's mindset is.
I used to tell people to call the cops when I did. So I beat a bookie out of a lot of money before. Mm-hmm. And the bookie was like, "Hey man, like, is this your account?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You're down $1,400. When are we gonna square up?" I go, "We can fight whenever you want." And he was like, "No, like, when are you going to pay me?" I go, call the cops. Go tell them that you run an illegal gambling thing.
Right.
And that I owe you $1,400.
Right.
Because I know I can beat the fuck out of you. So what are you going to do?
That's how business goes.
So I just put a big bet in. I go, hey, if it wins, it wins. If it loses, you lose. Like, fuck it.
Now, in some other situations somewhere else in the world, that guy has some kind of backup and you can't pull that shit.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of know like who you can do it with,
you
or
know
not.
Who you
like,
can't.
Like a dude that was a bookie in like college, and then he just kept doing it.
Right.
Or some little pipsqueak bartender at a bar. Like, shut up and give me your bad Coke, you fucking loser. You know what I mean? Like those 100%. Guys, you don't have to worry about them. And those were the guys that I would bet with, because for me, it was a free bet. Sign up, free bet. Like, hey, dude, I'm either going to win $1,000 or you're going to bother me for like a week, and then I'm going to tell you to kill yourself.
That's like the best kind of sports book where you're looking at people like, well, I could take him. So, hey, man, give me the Browns.
Hey, you know what? You pick the fucking team. I'll take anyone. I'll take them all.
Yeah.
I'll take a 16 parlay. My Yinzer's getting a little bit better.
Yeah, well, I've been pushing you on it. I'm like, you need to do more of it.
I know, but the problem is I'm starting to talk like this.
Maybe that's what's actually happening is outside the studio, you are talking like this.
Because I heard someone say Roethlisberger. I was like, Roethlisberger?
Yeah, Roethlisberger.
I was like, oh, fuck this.
So you just got to add, everything's plural.
Or.
Like all the time.
Giant Eagles.
Giant Eagles. Go down to McDonald's.
Oh, yeah, my dad always says YouTubes.
YouTube.
Hey, I was watching at YouTubes. I'm like, yo, shut. My dad watches TikTok too.
Oh man.
But you know what he watches though?
What?
You know.
No, tell me.
Fucking
porn.
The whores that dance with the shit's bouncing. I mean, I get it.
The ones where
but bro, porn's free.
Porn is free.
But he's like, no, it's like real though. I'm like, no, they're still getting paid for this too, idiot.
It's a different kind of
payment. It just looks natural because they're shooting it on their phone with 74 filters now.
Right.
It's crazy, man.
So what's your last TikTok? You got any good TikToks?
I just did one of those. So I'm just trying to do some more trendy ones where like if there's like a popular song and then they do like boom, 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 and you like match a picture to every beat.
Yeah, you're still figuring out like
I'm still figuring it out.
The software. What I feel like we're at now is like when I was early YouTube and people were kind of making fun of it and not understanding how the algorithm, because it was different back then. And now I'm like, doing it all over again.
Well, we did one when we met Santa, and it has 27,000 views.
I know.
And I knew that it was good, and that's why I did it, because I go, this is going to be good. It's organic. You can chop it up really well. It still looks like it all happened at once. It did happen at once. It was a 2-minute thing that we cut down to 50 seconds.
Yeah, and it's funny that I was able to make like a 30-second like music thing with it, which also got views. It's this thing now of making content from content from content. It's like the fucking, that Leonardo DiCaprio movie, In a Dream, in a Dream, in a Dream, in a Dream. What the fuck's that movie called?
Okay.
Have you not
Inception.
Seen it? Inception. Yes, that is it.
Are you in that movie? Gordon Joseph
I am
Levitt?
in that movie. You're right.
Are you in that movie?
And that woman that we talked about last time on the podcast, who is
Emma
now
Stone?
a dude. No, not Emma Stone.
Oh yeah, guy.
Yeah, she's in that
Paige.
movie.
Paige is now. What is her name now? Book.
I don't remember.
Book?
She was good in that movie.
I'm a whole fucking book now, brother. I don't know.
Yeah. So let's sound a little wrestling, but we're gonna move on from wrestling to boxing. Did you watch the Logan Paul fight?
No, because he didn't fight, but Jake Paul did.
I put Logan Paul. See, the same fucking people in my brain.
Logan Paul fought Mayweather, and then they just stood around for 8 rounds.
Right.
Jake Paul. Listen, here's the thing. Jake Paul is clearly on steroids. They're both clearly on steroids.
You think?
Oh, 100%. Your jawline doesn't grow like that without PEDs. There's nothing you can do. There's actually this thing.
Boy.
Did you ever see the chin exercise to grow a jawline?
With the ball in your mouth? Yeah.
It's a fucking BDSM fucking ball gag.
I have not seen it in a while.
This ball dude's like, no, you can work out your jaw. He's like, I'm like, bro, you look like you've done coke all night. Like you got coke jaw, and somebody just gave you a fucking ball. Goes, shut up, Gary. And he's like.
And they try to also promote it like it's an exercise you can do anytime. Like you're gonna be in the office going, "Hey, you have a ball? Thanks, Susan."
Yeah. Get the papers done, Tim. It's
working out, you know.
It looks like. Do you remember what was it? Fucking In Living Color. Okay, kids, Fire Marshal Bill.
That's why he got to the thing with the lip, because I thought that was so funny. He would curl it up.
He draws his lip and go. He's like, okay, kids, let's take a look.
God, Living Color was so great.
Much funnier than SNL, dude.
It was so great.
It was so much funnier. But no, I don't know what we're talking about. The fight.
The fight.
I mean, it was fixed. It was fixed.
So you say. You think
here's the thing. There was an incidental headbutt. Mm-hmm. Or it was an elbow. And then Jake Paul started gushing. After the 3rd round, and I know this as an experienced boxer, got KO'd in 20 seconds? Doesn't matter. So he started breathing out of his mouth after the 3rd round. You're gassed. Mm-hmm. When you start breathing out of your mouth, you're just absolutely winded. And they were just going through the motions, right? And you could just tell it was kind of like, let's just try and survive this. Woodley knew he was going to fight him. He knew it, right? He knew this a while ago.
Oh, yeah.
That Tyson Fury fight.
It's about promotion.
That Tyson Fury brothers fight was never going to happen. Mm-hmm. So I think he was like, hey, man, like, you'll get $500K, you'll get $1 million, whatever the deal is. Just fucking sell it. Because you know your UFC career's over. You know your boxing career's over. If you lose to me, you just lost to me. Take a dive, and I'll give you some money. Bro, when they're standing there, Woodley goes with his right, flicked his wrist a little bit to let him know, do it now.
See, Logan, Jake, I thought did like a little.
They might have both
did this,
but I know he
and
did.
And then he kind of.
And then he goes like this. He just goes
drops
like
that
this
left just a little
and
bit.
Drops it. And dude, the way that he drops, like, people are like, "Oh, you would never let a guy hit you like that." Let me tell you something. He's been knocked the fuck out with like 4-ounce gloves in UFC. How many fucking times? He's been punched in the face bare knuckled how many times?
And now you're being told you can do it for $500,000
with a glove?
Yeah.
Okay, like he doesn't have a trained jaw to fucking drop like that. Come on.
I'm a little. I mean, I saw the video where they were saying, "Oh, he gave the signal."
Was it a good
here.
shot? Yeah,
he did. He did nail him.
Fucking blast.
The weird thing about I thought it was a little different. It just seemed like they were gassed. They were boxing, and all of a sudden he had the cleanest shot. It was like
they didn't throw a single punch that round.
Yeah, it was weird. That was more of a tip off than I think the signaling.
Because he was saying, "Hey, I'm done.
Yeah,
like I don't want to go anymore. I'm fucking tired."
So it was like I suck, and then all of a sudden the greatest punch knockout.
Yeah.
It didn't.
It's like in WWE when the ref will go up to you and he'll whisper in your ear, "Bring it home." It means this is go home. This is the finish.
Yeah. So
and that was all right. We got to go because I'm gassed.
Because the whole
I'm gonna look bad for 2 more rounds. Like we got to do this.
The whole signaling and stuff is so tough because it's so quick.
Well, the crowd kept booing and booing and booing.
I know.
And they were like, all right, we got to do this. We got to fucking finish it.
Guess what? People will pay for the next fight.
You know,
the next fight.
But I mean, but that's the thing though. If you don't like it, then don't watch it. I enjoy it. I like it because I don't care.
I love the whole idea of
things like this don't bother me.
Like this, that like literally vlogs on YouTube, goes to Disney, gets federal charges for having guns, like videotapes
storming a fucking mall during COVID.
Storming a mall, videotaping dead people in a suicide
I'm all
forest.
for him. Listen.
And now boxing, he's going to be president someday. That is not a joke. He's going to run.
Possibly.
He'll just be bored.
I mean,
when
he's
like
Trump.
60. Yeah, he's cooler than Trump.
You didn't know anything about me, okay? I'll box your fucking head in, okay? Justin, what is it, Justin? Fuck you, Justin.
And he would know my name was Dustin too.
You know,
he would know what it was.
The people know that I always win.
Like I am the people's champ.
Ask Joe Byron.
Trump,
Bing bong,
Trump,
bing
Trump.
bong, bing bong, motherfucker.
Bing bong.
I mean, I want to do it, dude. I mean, if there was somebody in Pittsburgh that was worth it, I mean, I try to smack Pittsburgh dad around a little bit. And I mean, he's more athletic than me. He's got size on me. I want to do what they do. I want to get in a ring and fucking fight somebody and make some money. And you know, it doesn't even have to be money for me. It could be for charity.
Yeah.
You know, but it's got to be the right move for me. And I just want to have fun.
I think we can make it happen if we ever down the line we're like, hey, this guy's like, I'd fight Matt, and we figure it out.
Well, you know what's funny about
Golden
that?
Gloves, let's go.
Is guess who actually got in my DMs today? $20 chef.
Oh, I think you're gonna say Jordan York.
Nah, you don't want that. No,
I figured
Chef messaged me because he wants
you.
to do the improv, and I told him I'll help
okay.
him. And then so if he gets booked, I'm gonna open for him.
We need to get Chef here.
He's gonna do it. We already talked about it. He's because I want to talk to him
then
about everything.
We can watch the video together.
Yeah, and break it down. It'll be fun. So yeah, if he comes to Pittsburgh, he's 100% gonna do it. It's cool how that relationship actually changed. I guess once he realized, hey man, it was just business on my side.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of how it is once you realize. I'm sure it's the same for these guys we talk about. Like, you know, Mike Tyson's like a very different level of thinking of how that was.
Right.
But like, they realize it's like, you know, him and Holyfield are like super famous, not just because of their boxing career, but all these crazy things that happened alongside.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So, and now Mike Tyson gets to have his own video production company and be in movies and his own cartoons. And it's really wild how that man, that's the same kind of weird way to achieve greatness.
No,
you know?
No, I get it, man.
It's crazy.
Did you do anything for Christmas? What is the story? I don't know about your family. Are your parents still together?
No, my parents are not together. Actually, my dad just got remarried like 3 weeks ago.
Good for that.
But they've been together. Hot? Let's not go down this path of the family.
Okay, let's put it this way.
Do this.
If there was a type of genre of pornography,
I'm not answering.
Would you play the stepson?
What?
Would you play
No.
She's not hot.
No, I'm not playing the stepson.
I'm just asking you.
No.
What I
the relationship is weird.
I think she's hot.
No.
You have an ugly stepmom?
Maybe, I don't know.
That's so fucked up. Why would you say it? She's stepmom. You'd be like, I love her.
Oh my God. You're the worst.
Do you go visit both parents?
Yeah, usually, well, it's like, I see them a lot because my mom has my kid, you know, when she's in school or when, you know, I'm working or her mom's working. And then on the weekend,
this is taking too long. Let me ask you something else. Yeah, I don't care. What did Autumn get for Christmas?
Autumn got like video games. She got that Five Nights at Freddy game, a new one, which she's crazy obsessed with.
Is that supposed to be like Chuck E. Cheese?
The whole original concept was like realizing that Chuck E. Cheese's were going to shit, and like the animatronics were like broken. It looked scary, and some dude was like, "This is a good idea for like a weird haunted scary game." And the original was like, just stick this dude in like a security office. And he's in charge of like running the place at night because stuff was breaking and like being scary. Now it's like a full blown.
So it's like Night at the Museum for like fake mechanical rats.
Yeah. They actually, Nick Cage made a movie. It's completely a different name. Because if you didn't notice, Nick Cage is just making crazy, weird-ass movies.
Dude, did you see the new one that's coming out?
I've seen the trailer, I'm sure, of what you're going to talk about.
About how Nick Cage is playing Nick Cage?
Yes!
It's the first
so
Nick Cage movie I've been excited to see since Con Air.
It reminds me of being John Malkovich.
Yes.
So, yeah. But
also, what a connection that is, because Con Air, John Malkovich.
Oh, I love John Malkovich,
What was his name?
In that movie?
Yeah, Cyrus the Virus.
Now I want to go watch Con Air because that's a great
How
fucking
do I
movie.
Live without you?
They don't make movies like that.
That was a great movie.
But like, so he did a movie that was basically the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and it's a weird. You got to watch it because a lot of it doesn't make sense. He's just like this traveler and just shows up and his car breaks down. They're like, "Well, sorry, we can't fix it. You know, it's gonna cost." And then it's like, "Oh, it's gonna cost you this," and he doesn't have any cash. So like, I guess you got to work at this place to work it off. And the funniest part about this movie.
What?
He doesn't say anything.
Nick Cage.
Doesn't say a fucking word.
And he's in it the whole time?
He's the lead character.
Doesn't say anything.
Doesn't say shit. There's like 4 kids running around.
That was his idea?
I don't know. I think it's genius though.
Yeah.
It's genius. Because he doesn't need to say anything. It's just this wild. He's just, all that happens is like.
National Treasure was good too.
Yeah, but that's like a Disney film.
That was like Rain Man.
People love that movie too.
You throw toothpicks on the ground, like, 4th of July, 4, 7, 4, 7, 4, 7, 11,
Yeah.
7, 11, 11, 9, 11, 9, 11 happens. ISIS, icicles.
There's
icicles in my dick hole.
There's a whole genre.
Oh, he's at the mall. Like, what? What the fuck are you talking about?
It's literally a TikTok genre of that like way to like, oh, I figured it out. They figured it out. They're together. And I mean, and now, and that's formula. How January 6th happened, by the way, if you didn't know.
Yeah, right?
Just people going, oh no. And then there was the lizard man.
No, they're all patriots, okay? They're all patriots. They're all patriotic people. Go home to your families.
Love them so much.
Safe.
Beautiful women and children and whatever. The gays might have been there too. Probably not.
You know what? I love the police. The police do amazing things, except for the ones at the Capitol building.
Except for the ones that did open the gates.
Can't believe they did not let you in.
The one that shot you.
Freedom,
very bad.
Freedom,
don't do that again.
Don't do that again. She should have got fucking lit up. I don't even care. My uncle got mad at me. He was like, I can't believe you would say that somebody died. I'm like, fuck her. Don't go into a fucking federal building thinking, oh, look, there's a fucking gift.
It's fine.
Is this a gift shop? No, yeah. Here's a free fucking bullet.
She's literally like this too. It's like, is this okay? This is fine.
And it's so funny because
that man has a gun.
Because the guy with the gun is just standing like this. He's just like, it says, don't come in. What about me? No, it says, don't come in. He's sitting there like,
and if this woman would have survived, it'd been the same story of the dude robbing the cashier.
Yeah, he would have.
She'd been like, I was fine. Yeah, the cop let me in. Then I thought it was just playing. We were all playing parkour. We're playing parkour in the Capitol building. Parkour, guys, parkour. I thought he was playing parkour. And then he shot me and I died.
Yeah. Let's go, Brandon. Worst chant ever.
Oh, we're just this is
listen. I don't like the left either.
No, I don't.
I don't like them. They're fucking pussies. They're crybabies. Yeah, you win your mask.
Yeah.
I'm jerking off in my house. Maybe I want to hit myself with some cum, okay? Maybe I need to feel some liquids. Shut the fuck up. Both sides are idiots.
Yeah.
And I think that's the problem, is it like, it's so, you gotta like this team. You gotta like, fuck both teams.
It's studio wrestling. I'm not gonna like say it like that, but it's just like these narrations. Yeah. It's not, if you're listening to CNN, MSNBC, even Ben Shapiro and stuff now, it's just a game. They're just throwing out what you hate. I saw a title of an article about the new Spider-Man, and it said something like, well, audience aren't putting up with the woke stuff anymore. You know why that was the title?
Why?
Because it was a good movie that didn't have any stuff about being woke, but they put it out there as in like Hollywood does it again, and it was really like actually this movie was all right.
Yeah, like, this is
Fucking just
Get the fuck up.
yeah, it's just fucking stupid.
I'm sick of it.
Yeah, so we're gonna play our own game and have our own network and do our own fucking thing. I don't care about a lot of things anymore.
Yeah, I'm at the point now where it's like I just hope 2022 is just like the year of fuck cancel culture.
Mm-hmm.
It's so hard because you never know like what's gonna happen because of who's president. You know, like you had Trump in there. You're like, oh, well, Trump don't give a fuck. We can get away with more shit. But the problem is he desensitized so much that we became sensitive. Because like, hey man, why don't you pull back the curtain a little bit? We know every president's racist.
Right.
We know every president's a money-hungry, greedy piece of shit that drinks blood
100%.
of children. Like we know that.
Yeah.
We
do.
Don't tell us.
We do.
It's like the spirit of Santa. Like you're ruining it. You're ruining the spirit of the United States.
And the problem
Take us back to the days of when we didn't know in textbooks that we fucking imprisoned our own fucking Hawaiian people because they look Japanese. Don't tell us about it.
Don't tell us
Tell
about
us
that.
the fucking Pilgrims and Indians were having dinner together
Just all good
and
friends.
they had a good time.
It's friendly.
And we just gave them a couple fucking casinos and a baseball team and they were happy. You know, like just lie to us.
Yeah, I kind of want to go back to lying. It sucks that Biden is so bad of a liar. He's just like, and we're all gonna be fine. We're all gonna be just okay.
Hysterical.
Boosters, everyone's boosters.
I just want
the boosters.
I want Bush back.
I'd almost rather have Bush.
Anything going on right now is just fucked.
At least he had Cheney going. Everyone just shut up. I got this. He had someone like in the dark, like trying to arrange everything.
The puppet master.
And now like Trump just was like, look at all this. And then Biden was, I don't know what's happening.
So I guess DeSantis is the guy that like now is like the top Republican.
He's probably up there, I would assume.
But you know Trump's not going to take a back seat to him.
No, hell no.
It's gonna be those two together. Probably.
He's already when he is hit to that one point, Trump just fucking takes a hammer and bops on the head. It's not even a competition. The only way
do you think Ted Cruz is going to try and go? Because Ted Cruz goes completely.
He's already fucking bent over full blown and took 3 of Trump's dick in his ass because Trump has 3 dicks. I don't know why he just does that scenario.
Oh, huge, tremendous dicks.
Good dicks.
Ask Melania.
Looks even bigger for all his little hands. Just
I actually got my hands littler on purpose because I have massive cock. Nobody likes massive cock like me. We're not what Melania does. She cheats on me with the pool boy. We didn't even have a pool, but I did get rid of the basketball gym because the blacks over here used to play basketball. We had to up the property rate here on 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
Jesus, pool boy, we don't even have a pool.
I mean, what the fuck? Mexican, probably. Get him out.
All right, before we move on to 2022 goals, I think we can end with, there's this thing I kind of want to talk about. I might talk about it before. I always see it on TikTok and other
Let's
things.
hear it.
Is, do you have an inner monologue?
Like in my head, live from New York.
Yeah, like if you stand in front of a mirror and you don't say anything, like it's totally like you just hear yourself talk.
I talk to myself when I'm in the shower. I talk to myself while I'm driving. You know what?
And what are you saying to yourself?
I'm answering interview questions for when I'm famous.
Okay, but you're kind of preparing for something in the future.
Yeah, I'm all for something like this. Like so, I always run shit back in my head so that I'm prepared for things.
So your drive here, you're like, I want to talk to Dustin about this. I want to talk to Dustin about this.
Kind of, yeah. Okay. And no matter what I'm doing, it'll be like that.
Right.
I want to run through my head what I'm doing. I think that's why I'm so unprepared because that's how I've always prepared, no matter what it is.
Okay.
You know why?
So,
what's the
well? No,
deal
I
with
do
this?
that too. I hear my own self, and I feel like there's probably like a layer of like a couple more voices that I don't necessarily hear, but can kind of like tune. Like I'm thinking like on more levels at once. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you can do that too? Like you're only really hearing one voice, but there's kind of like another couple ones behind it.
The only one that I have trouble with, and this is, I don't know if this is a mental illness that I have. I really don't know. I've never talked to
anybody. This is why I'm talking about it for.
So when I go to bed, I hear voices. Not like Matthew.
Yeah.
But I'm like, there's like somebody trying to have a conversation with me. And I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up.
Like another person?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like, stop. And then I hear somebody else.
Like, is it legit a question that's like you're not in control of?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
And
what kind of question?
Like anything. Like if I'm stressed out about something, and if I think about a bug real quick, then this guy's asking me about this bug. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about this bug. He's like, yeah, well, listen. I'm like, shut the fuck up about this.
All right, so you do kind of have something else there. Then see, I don't have that.
Yeah, I think I'm fucked up.
No, well, see, here's the thing. I think that's normal. And like, but the problem I'm having is some people are starting to like say like it's like mental illness and psych. Like I saw an ad for the first time.
We all have it.
We all have some form of it. But I saw an ad for the first time and it freaked me out. And it was just like a regular like daily vitamin pill, but it was like, get rid of your voices in your head. And I was like, what? It was an ADH pill. I was like, I've never heard an advertisement like, get rid of the voices in your head. I'm like, that's a psychotic episode.
Randy Orton comes out, I hear voices in my head.
Yeah, but so here's the weird part. Supposedly, there are other people that don't hear any voices. Never. It's just images and colors. And I'm like, how the fuck do you prepare for your day or do anything or read a book? And it doesn't seem to affect them at all, like functionally.
Do you think that makes it more or less stressful?
It sounded like it makes them less stressful when I hear people talk about it, because when they go to when they lay down,
less anxiety, less panic.
Yeah, you lay down, you stop talking, you just don't. It's just like silence or like an ambient like fan sound. But in my mind, I think that would be awful because it's like I lose a super like trait I would have. Like I'm like, how could I edit? I could never imagine myself editing a video without having like a couple lines of like talking in my head.
Yeah, I'm always multitasking, even if I'm
always
just sitting there. And that's I think that's probably, you know, I think my brain's wired a little bit different than most people too, and I think it shows when I'm on stage. Because I'm listening to you talk and I'm still absorbing it, and I'm like, I got 4 things right now that I've never thought of, and you're fucking gonna get crushed with them.
That's why I don't like switching, because I have to do that with you. Yeah. You know, and that's why I think the less time, I'm like, sometimes I'm like, I'm just turning off and just trying to talk to you. Don't look at my notes. And then I realize we do have a better connection. Yeah. But then sometimes we miss stuff. Yeah. So I'm trying to find. Because you'll
kind of just be like, am I butting in here? Am I just going, yeah, Matt?
Yes.
But now you kind of feel like we're on the same level.
Right. And it's like playing this game where it's like, okay, I need to have less to do here so I can kind of play this game. But yeah, I think that's weird. That's why. So if anyone's watching, by the way, let us know if you have like an inner monologue or you're just hearing sights and sounds. Yeah. Or there are like voices telling you to like murder people.
This has nothing to do with inner monologue, but it's kind of cool though. I just thought of, because I thought when I hear monologue, what's the first thing you think of?
Oh, you're thinking like talk show.
Late night, right? Yeah. So when I went to LA, I stayed with Jeff Dye. I stayed at his house. He has the framed cue card where it says, ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Dye.
Oh, that's so cool.
From when he was on Fallon. And he goes,
Fallon,
yeah, he goes, can I have that? And they were like, yeah. And so he has it. And it's fucking crazy because he said he was watching the dude write. Yeah. And he said this guy could write faster than you could type.
Well, see, that's what I always wondered.
Like 30 years.
And there's a couple reasons. That guy's like in the union and you can never get rid of him. And that's why there's a lot of stuff like that. We're like, why don't they have teleprompters and stuff like we have? Because it kind of technically is easier. But one, there's union, you can't get rid of that guy. And two, he's so fucking fast and good that it's almost easier. Like, hey, Bob, can you just write this? Because this guy, we need to add one line. He's got it.
Oh, you wanted to say fuck at the end? Yeah. It's already there.
Yeah. So it's kind of like that. But it's someday it's going to be all, you know, technology. But that's cool. That's a cool piece of, because SNL still does. They still throw all those up and stuff.
When he said like when he was done and he had people like comedians come to his house and they saw that, he's like, so many comedians have taking that
now everyone knows they're gonna start like losing all our cue cards because one idiot took one.
I would love to do that though. Like if I ever got on like credentials, like the only thing I really have is my Rough and Rowdy access pass, which I don't care about it anymore. You know, that was something for me that for 2 years was really hard for me.
What?
Like I had like PTSD from that shit.
The loss?
I hate losing, dude.
The physical hit?
No, fuck, or like no, just I didn't even feel that hit. I got right the fuck back. He knows that. I got right the fuck back up.
Well, we're gonna talk about it when he comes on.
But my problem, they wanted me to fight again. So clearly I was fine. My issue was just that like I'm like, fuck that. You're gonna have to kill me. You know what I mean? Like I don't lose until I'm dead.
Well, that's what made you so entertaining. That's why it's like so special, because you got the whole audience. Yeah. Like we always said, like it might not have worked out if you would have won.
Right. It was a double turn.
Might have mattered
I literally
that you
became
lost.
the hero.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I want to do it again. I want somebody at Barstool.
Well, we were kind of talking about it. So, like, if we kind of figure something out and someone hates Matt a lot, or it doesn't have to hate him, we can just figure it out.
But I want Barstool. Here's who I want. I want
that old guy.
Absolutely.
What's his name?
His name's Stu Feiner.
Stu,
I want him. Stu does the. Listen, I'll do it right now. Listen, because we are talking about Rough and Rowdy. I want to fight Stu Feiner. He's the older guy that does the bets, and he's great at it, right? And I'm not knocking him, and I'm not even shit talking him right now. Here's what happened. After the fight, they had a rough and rowdy. He was supposed to fight one of the rough and rowdies. They never had an opponent for him. And then somebody goes, what about Matt? What about the guy that knocked?
We shared that clip at one time.
Yeah, what about the guy that was knocked out? And he goes, oh, do you think this would draw? And Portnoy goes, he's 100 times better than anybody else I got. He goes, I think we have a problem with that kid. Dave, you don't have a problem with me. I promise you.
He did say that. He did.
Yeah,
Dave said that.
I'm pro Barstool. Listen, I like you guys. I support you guys.
I do watch a lot of Barstool.
I'm grateful for the opportunity. I'd be even more grateful if you let me bury this motherfucker. Because here's the deal. Here's the deal. Right now, all the rough and rowdies are only in West Virginia. Hometown advantage.
Oh,
do you know how many fucking buses from Pittsburgh will go out there?
Yeah.
Fucking black and gold, terrible towel. And listen, if you're saying, oh, well, Matt, that's kind of cowardly of you. This is kind of cowardly of you to want to fight somebody who is double your age. I fought somebody double my fucking height, double my weight. That dude weighed 240 fucking pounds. I weighed 180 fucking pounds. That dude is 6'4". I'm 5'6". Okay, let's break it down. You know how I got onto that fight? Illegally. I had ankle weights on me underneath my tracksuit.
Well, let's not put that.
Who gives a fuck? The fight already happened.
Right.
I won it.
We're gonna do it legally next time.
So we're gonna do it legally, and I'm gonna fucking bury him, bro. Like, why not? Give me him today, tomorrow.
Let's do it. I'm excited about that. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
Let's put that down as a 2022 goal.
2020. Hey, here it is.
2022
here's my
goal.
Here's my 2022 goal. Is number one, I want to fight Stu Feiner at pay-per-view for Rough and Rowdy. I need my revenge. I need my redemption. Number two, I want to get my numbers up on all social media. I want them all multiplied by 3 by the end of the year.
By 3, I
think that's good, right?
Yep, it is.
The number, and then I want to get my Patreon subscribers. I want them up to 100.
Reminder that all of January, is that what we're doing?
You get a free t-shirt.
Free t-shirt now. Everybody that joins.
I want that. And then what other goals do I have? These are personal goals. Also, I want to write a new joke a day.
Oh, yeah.
Just a premise. It doesn't have to be great, but if you write a new joke a day, you have a brand new hour.
Yeah. It's the same thing I was talking about with TikTok. It's like you don't have to write good jokes per se. Those eventually just show up.
I want to put another $20,000 in my savings account.
Oh, that's a lot. You should maybe give me some of that for like,
I don't think so.
Back pay.
Number two.
Back pay.
No, I don't think so. Whatever number we're at, I want a TV credit. I don't know what that's going to be. I need to be on TV, guys. Look at this fucking face. It's too pretty. Number 4, I want to book the Chris Jericho cruise. They do a wrestling cruise every year, and they have comedians on it. Jeff Dye's on it, right? Jeff's going to be doing this year.
Is it actually called the Chris Jericho cruise?
Yeah, it's a wrestling rock cruise by Chris Jericho. So there's bands.
Okay, so it's wrestling rock cruise because he has his band. Okay.
No, and they wrestle.
Oh, they wrestle on the...
Britt has wrestled on this fucking thing before.
So they have
They have wrestling, music, and stand-up comedy. Like describe Matt Light in one cruise ship. That's it. That's it. And I can't even get a DUI. I'm on a fucking boat. I'm not even driving.
This is like your life's like greatest. Just go live on this boat.
Yeah. Jeff's doing it in March.
That is the
March 2022.
Specific thing for you I've ever heard.
So listen.
Ever.
I promise
Face
you,
is red, I'm laughing
2023, I will be on that fucking cruise.
I believe that one.
Okay.
That's funny.
And then the last thing I want to do is physicality. I want to drop down 175 pounds. It's only 15 more pounds.
It's only 15 more pounds?
15.
We're not that close. Are we?
Well, I'm 190. I'm 190 on average.
Okay, on average.
Well, because I'll either be 187, 188, 189.
I know. It's crazy.
No, I don't go up
that.
from it. Right now, I'm at 190.
Okay.
This is the highest I've been in 2 weeks because of the Christmas. So I have 15 more pounds to go. That's all I want to do, and then I can get my abs.
And we are going to Premiere Brothers after this, right?
Do you want to?
Well, yeah.
Fine. All right, 185 pounds is my goal. No, man. And here's the thing. I want to know this from you guys. I want to be a little sentimental before we go. You know what my number one goal is?
What's that?
Is to just live in the moment. Legit. Here's the thing.
It's a quiet moment.
Here's why. To weather the storm is my 2022 goal. Last year was not a good year for me. I was in the hospital with COVID for a week. I was with oxygen for 2 months. I, lost my house. I lost a girl I dated for 4 years. And I was at a point where I just couldn't handle all of it. Super overwhelmed. And I just weathered the storm because I knew, like, I've gone through the cancer before. I've gone through other breakups before. I didn't have a house before that.
Right. It is different when you like realize, like, I've done with worse.
Right.
Like, I've gone through worse.
And you always do better. Right. And so, like, I'm just like, I'm telling these people, like my listeners now, I'm the most uninspirational person ever, but I think I should be one of the most inspirational people because I won't fucking give up. And I don't want anybody, listen, there's going to be a lot of tough times for a lot of you guys in 2022. It could be, you lose your job, somebody gets sick from COVID, you're worried, break up relationship. But, like, seriously, man, like, you can fucking overcome it, but just don't let it overwhelm you because these things come in threes, they come in fours, and it becomes like, oh, this sucks, my life's not going there. Just worry about that day, live in that moment. What can you do that day to help you just get through some things? If you need to cry, fucking cry. If you need to go out and have a couple drinks, have a couple drinks. Just don't be stupid about it and have some drinks and cry. Usually that's what happens. You have some drinks and then you cry. But yeah, man, and I want to thank you so much, Dustin. You've been there for me for 10 years now. Anybody who's listening to the podcast,
we met on Craigslist, guys.
I know.
We met on Craigslist.
Kind of.
Pretty much.
Cliver's List. And we got a lot of cool listeners, man. And the messages that I get from them saying, hey, keep doing this. And I know we're not making money off of it right now. And I don't even care about that because I really believe that, if you put yourself out there and you're good at what you do, like, the results are going to come, not today, maybe not tomorrow, but eventually it's going to happen. So I honestly, seriously, sincerely hope everybody has a good 2022 and fucking just don't give up.
Don't give up.
Don't give up.
I was getting to that rock
John
song.
Cena. Never give up. So that was episode 18. Brought to you by the network The Pits. We wouldn't be able to do this without The Gateway, which provides all this awesome stuff with the cameras, the computers, the microphone, all the technical shit. Rob, who also helps us. He's great.
Oh, yeah, Robert.
Rob always helps us. So thank you, Rob, for all of that. And, the Gateway, what the fuck do you want? What the fuck can we do for you? That should be the slogan.
It's the gateway to all the media.
No, that's the Gateway.media. What the fuck do you want? That was episode 18. Dustin, is there anything you want to say?
No.
It doesn't matter what you want to say. All right, we're done. Bye.